Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, thank you. No, say good afternoon to everyone, not me. Okay. All right. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. Mark's a little rambunctious this morning. He got all excited because I have the Ricola here. And I keep some on the shelf above my bed. And because in the middle of the night, if you get a dry throat, we have our heat is by it's forced hot air, so it's very dry. And if I don't put them up, he will get into them and eat them. I don't know how he gets the wrappers open, but he gets them open and he eats the Ricola. Sometimes we find little pieces stuck in his beard. So, yes, you're a silly puppy. Okay, you ready to go now? You can't have the Ricola. Okay, here. Okay, go see Lawrence. Okay, I'm just gonna go play with Lou. All right, welcome in, everyone. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you for coming, and Thomas. Yeah, I was like, he was over here, and I'm like, what are you doing? He knocked my little my sticky notes down, where I make little notes about stuff that I have. So I hope everyone had a good weekend. They work together to get the treats. Well, because the cat can get up higher and knock him down, and then the dog can rip apart the bag. Is that how it works? So thank you for those who were able to make it on Thursday to my first Thursday night show. I was pretty excited about that. And my weekend's been going pretty good. No more Amazon kerfuffles. Except, although this morning, my landlord called me and she's like, you have this huge box in the front. She knew I had ordered a new mailbox. And so she thought that might have been, and I was like, no, because I had ordered one. And when we opened it, and it was a CV axle shaft. It was some kind of car part. So that went back. So she thought this was another one, but I was like, she's like, but it's 60 something pounds. And I was like, that's a heavy mailbox. Like, and I never reordered one. So so I went out to the front and I look, and it was actually the new shelving piece here. That's why it was so heavy. It's got to be put together. But it was like a long flat box, because even I was looking at it going, what the heck is that? But they said it wasn't going to be delivered until like the 22nd to the 24th. So I wasn't expecting it until this week. So that was kind of nice. It came early. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, you got 5. Awesome. Okay. Let me I'm going to make a note of that. And then I'll add that to your I'll put that on your invoice. Okay. Noted. I'll put that on your invoice after the show. Well, that's good. Yeah, it's gonna be like a pinch bit higher and then a little bit longer, but that's fine. You won't be able to see it, but I'll put stuff in there. So this is for my water, but that's fine. We'll get started on it, and maybe it'll be done by Thursday. You'll get the sneak peek Thursday for Thursday night. Yeah, so I will be on Thursday night, but I'm not going to be selling. I think I'm just going to just do a little relax and chat. I know I have like this big pile. Well, it's one giant tangled mess of jewelry, and I just like untangling jewelry because I'm weird. So I'll probably work on that, and we can chat and just have a relaxing de-stress and unwind for those that need it from the Christmas day. But just thought I'd offer a place for those to come in the evening if they needed a place to come. So just hang out and whatevs. So, and yes, I think that's really it. I have to go to the grocery store today, which I'm terrified about because we don't have any milk. We have like this much in the carton, in the half gallon, and that's not enough for the week. But the closer it gets to Christmas, the crazier it gets. Hi, Simone. Welcome in. Oh, you know what I would like? For those of you that have filled out, because when I'm seeing chat, I see it here in EasyMuck, so I can't tell who is. If you have filled out the jot form, can you, and you're not blue, can you just put in the chat? And then what I can do is I can, because going back and forth can sometimes be a bit, let me see. Well, I know Thomas has. Yeah, that's moderator. Save. And yes, okay. All right. Okay. So, all right. So today I have some items to choose from. It's kind of, again, a little variety mishmash. I brought some ephemera, which I don't usually bring, and just some different kind of stuff. Okay, so we'll get started. So again, thank you for being here. If you don't know me, if you're lurking, just watching behind a bush, do you watch the booted chick Rita? She says they're in the bush, and then she has this music that she plays hiding in the bushes, and it shows all these bushes going. It's so cute and it's so funny. She says those in the bushes. I like it. She's very sweet. Okay, so I'm out from Full Shelf Shop, and I am here doing sales. I'm also on Whatnot, but I am on hiatus until January when this gets all set up, so you'll know that. My shop is still open there. You can go, it's just Full Shelf Shop, all one word, all lowercase, and you can see there. But I will tell you, if you see something that you like, don't message me on Whatnot, but shoot me an email and let me know what you're looking at, because I will bring that price down for you. And I ship from Massachusetts, and I invoice using PayPal, and I use Pirate Shipper Shipping, so you get the best rate. Just know that I do invoice at the end of the month. After all my sales, this gives you an opportunity to build a box. Welcome in, Mary Ellen. Thank you for being here. And if you do need something sooner, I'm happy to ship it sooner. Just know that one, we're almost at the end of the month, and two, you're definitely not going to get it in time for Christmas. So, and upcoming on the 30th, I'll be here Thursday on the 25th, like I said, the regular time. I just haven't made the thumbnail yet. I'll do that today. And on the 30th, I will be at, it's either 1:15 or 3:15. I think it's 3:15. I will be on New England Cajun Roots. Johnny's his channel. He does a rapid fire round, so it's like 30 minutes, and it's everything's buy it now. So it's gonna be my first time doing it. And so I'll be there, and then later in the evening at 7 p.m. I will be on with Angela, Isaac, and Uni. And I'm not sure if there's gonna be another guest, because when I've been on before, I was sold with Angie's Oddity has been on with us, so she might be there, she might not. We'll see. It'll be a mystery surprise unless they announce it. So, and then I'll be invoicing after their sale between the 30th and the 31st. So it'll be coming those days. And that'll be that. Okay. So let's get started. And I do, there's no just in case, because frankly, I don't understand that. If you had a bid of that amount, just put it in, right? Just bidding increments of $1. All my stuff is typically starting price, just because internet's lag, and it gives a chance for, if more than one person is interested, that they're able to grab it. And I think that's it. I really should make a note of all the things that I have to list and stick it up here so I can look at that as I go. Yeah, she'll be riding her camel in. Okay, so my first item here. So just let me know, because I don't know who got what. They were all random. So just let me know what you won. If I was smart, I probably would have numbered the cards and then wrote down what they were, but I wanted to keep it fair, I guess, in a way. I didn't, so just let me know what you got and I'll make a note of it. And then when you have an invoice, I'll just add it to your invoice. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. There we go. And we'll show that. 10 minutes. Okay. All right. So Shanika. See, I did it again. Maybe somehow I knew someone named Shamika, and that's why I always think that. Okay. All right. So what I have is one of the Cape Cod, the creamers. So it's not from 1886, but I guess this was the style of it. This is actually from 1990. It's still vintage. If it was from 1876, it would be antique and it would be a lot more than $8. So we just have a sweet little creamer. And I mean, most people know the collection. I do have the original box, as you saw. There's no chips, no cracks, no flea bites. It is the dark red color. Oh, well, yeah. Isn't this I don't know if this is considered the ruby or if this is the cranberry. Let me see. Okay. So it's reminiscent of early American pressed glass called sandwich glass. Let's see. It's lacy, intricate design, fine background, stippling, and exquisite brilliance, which reflected the superb craftsmanship of its makers. Many of the detailed designs of this prize glass were produced by the Boston and Sandwich Glass Works, founded on Cape Cod in 1825. That's interesting. Very neat. But this piece was actually, I wrote a note about it. I think it was, right here, I stuck it. It was actually produced by Wheaton Glass for Avon. So, yep. And I'm just going to give you a little measurement and then we'll, and on the bottom it does say Avon. So, we've got, this is about 3 3/4 tall from the bottom to here. And then the width is from here to here is about 5 1/4. Okay. Usually ruby, does it glow? Good question. Doesn't look like it. It just looks like the purple on there. So Okay. All right, so we'll pass on that. Okay. So next is, okay. I have that. Okay. So this next piece is a fun find. I'd actually gotten this for when Sabrina and I had our little Gone Country sale, and it was in the other room and I forgot about it. But it's a really, really nice piece. It does have some signs of age, but with it being leather, it's likely repairable. So it's this fun little portfolio pad. So you can slide the notepad in here, or you can use it as a receipt keeper. So it does have a little bit of wear on the edge here. And down here in the corner, is it this corner? It might be this corner. It's a little hard to make out, but it does say Rodeo Chili. I think that's Chili. So I'm guessing Chili is where it was made. But this is embossed, and it does show the wear here and a little bit here. This part isn't leather. This is just a fabric. But I wouldn't use it as a notepad. I would get like a little stand and display it. It's really fun. It just shows a couple of cowboys rounding up the herd there. One got loose. So, and then there's the back. I'll get you a measurement. This is 7.5 inches tall by 6.5 inches wide, the back piece here. So I'll do that. It even smells like vintage leather. You know how like vintage books have that smell? This is kind of the same. It's got its smell. It's scent to it. We can pass on that. And anytime if you're like thinking about it and then you go, you know what? I really like that. You just say so in the chat. And as long as I notice, I'll totally put it on there. Let's see. Okay, next item. Okay. I'll do that for 10. Hi, Ashley. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Just going to correct this because I'm just going to do 10. I had a little higher, but I'll bring it down. Okay. So this is probably have to have the right person for it. But I do have a fur scarf. And it is real fur. But it's beautiful. It is black. And let's see. I'm just trying to... It's very long. So not including the tassels, it's not including the tassels, it's 40 inches, right? Yeah. Wait. 22. Oh, no, 80 inches. Sorry. I miscalculated. And then if you're adding the tassels, we're at like 11, 22, so like 100 something inches. It's really nice. It's very long. It's very soft. Some of it is acrylic, but it's basically wound through because it has, you can see it's like the fur is integrated into the yarn. So I think the yarn it's just the acrylic. So, hi, Simon. Hi, 710. Thank you for coming. But it's very soft. It's not, I mean, you could use it every day in winter if you wanted. I use it like if I was going out someplace fancy, but I don't go anywhere fancy anymore. Um, because I just don't. I don't know why. But you can bundle up. And it's very soft and fuzzy, and it feels like you have a pet with you. Probably because, it's fur. But very nice. And then I can get a width for you if you like. It is about 4 inches wide. So let's see. I'm missing some here. See, it just skips on me. Okay. All right, so we can pass on that. Oh, and it is dry clean only. So we'll put that to the side. Okay. And what is next? Oh. Let's see. Okay. Let's fix this. Okay. I have a really fun. Now, this isn't polished because I know some people like the age and such on it. But I have this vintage brass chamber stick for you to live out your Ebenezer Scrooge dreams. So you've got your finger holder there so you can carry your candle from room to room. And then you have the bottom. It does say made in India. And the other thing, and I would ask, so for those of you that have brass, if you know this, please tell me this answer. There's a little bit of remnant of, I'm going to guess where there must have been like the price sticker here. If I use Goo Gone, will that ruin the brass? Because that's usually what I use to get off stickers. Welcome in, Roxana. Thank you for coming. Let me see. I'm just going to turn. Save. And then, yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, so let me know if you know, let me know, because I like to take this off, but I don't want to damage the brass. So it's a really sweet piece. Shows its age, but that's what brass does if you polish it up. But again, some people like that. So let me get you a measurement. Boop. So from the end here to here is about 5 1/4 inches. And then the height is about 2 3/4. So very sweet piece. But we'll move on from that. If you change your mind, let me know. Let's see. Okay. On that one yet? Okay. Oh, here we go. Not just yet. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I've used hot water and dried immediately. Okay. All right. I'm going to give it a whirl. Okay. So I have just, I actually got, I only have 5 today because I'm going to break it down because it was kind of a lot in this bundle of a plethora of items that I got from someone. So, I'm just going to divide it out. But I know some people do still collect these. So I have the little collector spoons. They are in their cases. Oops. This one does say Japan on the back, but here it says south of the border. So I'm pretty sure they went to Mexico. Little guy in his sombrero. Very sweet. Okay, so that's your first choice. Next choice is, oh, this one might be a little hard to get out. Okay, again, in the packaging. Ooh. You know, this one doesn't come out of the packaging, so I'm just going to show it in the packaging. But we have the Statue of Liberty. It says Liberty Island, but I'm pretty sure, wasn't it Ellis Island? If history class comes back to me correctly. So that one and the Statue of Liberty. I don't know if it says anything on the back because I can't see it. Oh, it's in like that. I can't. But I think this is pewter. It does have, oh, wait, I got a little bit. Oh, it is. It does say, pewter in there. And then on the back of her thing there, it says fort. So there's that piece. All right, I'll get that together. All right, and this next one is, this one's by Nanco. This one I can slide out. It's a demi-tasse spoon, finest quality, made in the USA. And this one is, here we go, Cape Cod. Cape Cod, Mass. Got the little windmill. What's that say on the bottom there? I have no idea. Can't make it out. My eyes are getting really bad. So that's really cute. I think up here it's saying Provincetown because that's really at the end. And then that's Plymouth. Or does it say Mayflower? Oh, it says Plymouth. Yeah. I need the magnifying glass, but I don't know what I did with mine. So, but that one's very sweet. Okay, that one away. Then I have two more. This one is, sorry, just taking it out of here. If I can get it out of here. There we go. That one's Connecticut. Hartford and Mystic. And nothing there. And then on the back here, it just says USA. You can see that. Okay. All right. But, okay. So there's that. And if anyone is looking for like a specific state, let me know and I can check the ones that I have, because I may have it. I have quite a large grouping of these. So, oops. All right. Put these over here. And let's see what's next. Okay. So this is one of my, do you have any purses? I have two today. Yep, I have two purses. One's a Vera Bradley and the other is an Edenine Anger. I'm not going to say it right, so we'll just type it in. All right, so these are the very, very first pieces that I purchased from At Home America. I love them. It makes me a little sad to bring them here, but I don't use them. They literally just collect. And this one could not. I found no listings anywhere. So these are super cute. These are the. So I did wash these. So the sticker kind of on this one, but this one is a little okay, but it's also coming off. But these are the spooning vases. Like, look how cute these are. I love the shape, especially this one. I love the shape of them. They're just very unique. So they're very, and I like, yeah, they're just very unusual. There's no chips, no cracks, no flea bites. As I said, they are mostly just out collecting dust. I did use this one time. I have washed in here. I have this really long foam brush and I was scrubbing in. There is a little bit of residue down there. Let me see here. But I know that can come off. I haven't tried the I think it's the Alka-Seltzer tabs, or maybe it's a vinegar wash that does it. And then there's this one, and I'm going to get your measurements in a minute. I break them, but yeah. Okay. It's just, they're very different. So, all right. So this is going to be the measurements for the shorter one. And it is 9.5 inches tall. So the widest, which would be from here to here, is 6 inches. Was it 6 or was it 5? Sorry, I'm just going to redo that because I don't trust myself. It was 5. It was 5 inches. And then for the tall one, we've got, and then kind of fill them up to here. That could be a really fun, or you could put, dried potpourri kind of stuff on this side. I don't know, but they were just really neat. So, but we'll pass on those. Okay. All right. Now what do I do with my sheet? There it is. All right, what's next? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so these are also some nice. No, this is. I was thinking of Valentine's Day, and I know it's weird to do Valentine's Day now into December, but since I only invoice once a month, if I wait until next month, you might not get them. You might only have them to display for like a few days. So I figure I'll offer them now. So it's these handmade hearts. You can see, just cut it out. They did put his shoes, but I think this would be cuter if you had like some twine. So, well, you can't even see the whole thing. They are really big. So that's the first one. And then the second one, I think they must have had something here. Maybe a little arrow, look like Cupid's arrow or something. But I think you could use that to add to, like, add something on it, like a wreath, or you could, I don't know, you could do a centerpiece maybe. But, and again, they just have kind of like a shoelace, but I think it would be cuter with the twine. And I love the shading on this that was done with the painting. It's very different. So these are, all right, so the one with the different shading at the tallest is about 17 inches. And the other one that's a little darker red, the tallest is about 18 and a half inches. So you have a little nippins at the bottom, but I think if you just do that like red paint on it, you wouldn't even be able to tell, just because they are kind of the rough heart. It reminds me of like the primitive decor. So, but they're very sweet. Okay, and we'll pass on these. I'm gonna put those right there. Okay. Yes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking you can hang it, and there's two, so you could do on like either side of your door, because they're wood, so they could go outside. I'm thinking the person that had them hung them outside, so they could go outside or inside. It's like when you get a one basic piece, you can do so many things with it if you're really creative and really imaginative. I unfortunately am not super creative. I have a little bit, but I'm not super. Okay. Oh. I have that up. Let's do. Yeah. I agree. Okay. So next up I have, and this is a new and packaged item. These are LED retro style lanterns. So you get 2 lanterns and a flashlight. It's a whole set, so you get all of them. So you get 2 that look like this. Very cute. And they got the knob here. And then proof of life. Here's the other. I love their really beautiful bronze color. And they're lightweight. I don't know if this... Oh, this does flip up, so you can carry it. There you go. When you go out at night into the barn. I used to have this lantern. It was like a big one. Not super huge, but it was like a Milwaukee or Stanley, like one of those tool brands, and for Lou to take down to the barn when he would close the chickens in. And then you get the flashlight, and the flashlight's neat because it has a handle. So, and that one just has a button there. So again, really nice bronze color. And oops, here's the paperwork. It's from Smart Home Essentials for Living. So we got the paperwork there. And that's just telling you the about the battery and stuff. So, and it says manufacturers recommend the use of alkaline batteries for maximum brightness and life of lanterns. So, okay. All right, and I see Sabrina's in. Okay, I'm going to tuck these in. This is where so the batteries go in the bottom there and just screws back on. That's nice. Oh, nice. Okay, well, let's go ahead and we'll get this all counted down, but I'll get that packaged up correctly later. Okay, so I've got Sabrina in. We'll say going once, going twice, last call. All right, and that will be sold to Sabrina for $10. Congratulations and thank you very much. What did I? Now where are they? Okay. 3. Okay. All right. Next is oh, you're welcome. Thank you. What did I have here? Oh, yes. Okay. All right, and here we go. Okay, so up next I have, and this is still new. It has the ticket on it, but I did wash this last night, so that's why it's starting to come off a little bit here, and it's not perfectly on there. So this is a cute little kitty. Look at those lashes. There's no chips or cracks or flea bites. And it's actually a scrubber keeper. But what I like about it is because the scrubber keeper is in the back, if you have like a collection, you could put this on your shelf with your animal, your cat collection, and you could like hide your goodies in there and nobody will know it's there. I mean, I'll know when you'll know, but I won't tell anybody. I'm a good secret keeper. So it's very sweet. And this is, let me just show you the bottom here. It's from 2002 Warren Kimball. Oh, fat cat scrubby holder. So, all right. So we've got, I see Sabrina, and then we've got Shanika, and last call, and sold Shanika for $8. Okay. Thank you very much and congratulations. Okay. There. Okay. So next I have, oh, this is really sweet. Oh yeah, okay. Yes. Okay, I have this very sweet. So this is a white rose. It is a planter. It's very clean because I also washed this. And there was all kinds of like dirts and spider webbies in here and stuff. And I just had a little brush and I just and it was perfect. So it's very sweet. There's no chips or cracks. I know this is a planter because that's what I was washing out was dirt. But I also think I've seen where people have taken like just like a plastic container and they filled it with, I think it was sand, but I don't know if it was a specific kind of sand. So you might have to Google that, but they filled with sand and then they would take their makeup brushes and put them in upside down. So I thought you could, because it's kind of like the sweet, very sweet kind of like romantic roses, white on white. You could put that on your vanity or in a bathroom. And you could also put a couple of rolled up washcloths in here. It is quite wide. Let me give you a measurement on the opening. Opening here. It is, so it's a 6.5-inch opening, but including the flowers, it goes to about 7.25. I'm gonna tell her you said that, Thomas. All right, so and then the other way is, so it's about 4.25 opening this way, and then there's no marks on the bottom. It was just really sweet. You could, it's wide enough if you have this on like your table when you come in, you could put your mail in it until, you know, you want to deal with it, or if someone brings your mail in for you, right? So, but all of the roses are intact. There's no breaks, no chips, no cracks, nothing. Very, very beautiful. Oh, if you have a wedding, right? Weddings are white. Your people bring cards to a wedding, they can put the cards in here. That would be cute. I think a card would fit in here. Let me see. Yeah, look at that. There you go. So when you're getting married, all right, so we'll pass on that one. And okay, all right, so here is E. And this one was, yes, okay. Actually, I'm going to do this one as a buy it now, not a starting bid. Okay, so this item was, this is the first person. I'm not going to be able to pronounce this name right, so I'm just going to show you. But this is a beautiful, beautiful purse. Let me see. I'll show you. It's yeah. I don't know. My English don't do that. So this is a, where did I put, here it is. So this is a crocodile embossed leather handbag. This was a little hard to kind of like when I was looking up for you know what it's going for and such, because it came in different colors. But they're, I mean, right now the ones that I see are over 100, but one is a dark brown and another is a dark maroon. So I don't know if those are more sought after colors. But I did see one that was sold that it was a light tan, but the edge is here. So like this part here, and then the corners and the bottom were dark brown. And that one went for 75. So that's kind of, you know, I figure this is about half. So this is, I'll show the inside and everything. It's in beautiful condition. I actually got this from another seller on here, but it just doesn't work for what I need. So I have this problem where I buy huge bags because I love huge bags, but then I fill them and then I'm carrying around and my back is sore all the time. So I try to knock down the size bag that I get. So, but this would be great to put, like if you go with your laptop to like meetings and such. And there's the two. These are just like open pouches, open pockets. And then there's the one. Yeah, there's this one is a zipper pocket there, and the zipper does work. It's a little hard to show because it's so big. So, and then you got the So you've got her logo there. Okay. And then you have one more pouch here, and this does zipper here as well. Where's the end here? Keep that upright and looking nice. So we'll set that one to the side. Okay. And let's see what's next. Oh, all right. Let's see here. This is a really cute piece. It is a timer. As you can see, it's got the numbers here. You can go up to 35, so probably 40 minutes. But it's two kitties, and they're just in a little planter. And then this is, you put how long, and it does work. And then it has a place down here for batteries, because I'm going to guess it plays music. Oop. Maybe the cat's meow while it's going. So, let me see. It takes AAA. I think that's what I have in here. We'll find out together what it does. Okay. All right, and then you turn it on. Oh, it meows. How sweet. That's cute. So, and on all of these daisies, because I looked this over like 4 times, none of them are chipped or cracked or anything. Usually you might measurement. Let's see. It was just a really sweet piece. We've got one is green eyes and one is blue eyes. So, all right, we'll pass on that. We'll let that timer keep going. Okay. All right. Okay, and then next I have the Vera Bradley purse. So this one's really sweet. It's got beautiful pastel colors. It is a crossbody. And what I like about the way she does her crossbodies is when she puts the straps on, they're sewn in parallel with this. It's not, like facing like this, facing this way. So they lay really nicely on your hip. So this one, you have a front zipper here with some credit card slots and room for your phone. Not sure what that is. Oh, that's the RFID, so it protects your credit cards that you've got in there. Yeah, I hadn't either. Thought it was very pretty. And then you've just got it open inside, and with the one zipper here along the back. Very, very clean. And then the back here has a pocket, and it is a magnet. And that's also very clean. So I'll get you, this is about 10.5 by about 10.5 by 7. So very nice piece. Okay, put this one down here. We'll pass on that one. Okay, now I have so now I have a bracelet choice. I do have 3 different to choose from. So the first is this set of, it's a set of 3. They're bangle ones. They're like thin bangles. They're very sweet. Makes you think like Indian, Moroccan style, kind of. Maybe. I don't know. That's what I see when I see it. Okay, so that's your first choice. The second is a cuff bracelet that's very it's filigree. Okay, the timer's done. Time is up. This one's really neat. This is like a gunmetal gray. So to me, that looks like a heart, and that could be like a flower or a butterfly. These 4 look like Pac-Man. These 4 openings. If you don't see Pac-Man, we can't be friends. No, I'm just teasing. But very sweet. And then the last is just, this doesn't have a ton. It's a little, but it's not super heavy. It's not marked, but it's just a cuff bracelet. Or not a cuff bracelet, sorry, just another bangle, but it's a silver. I'm going to guess it's silver plated. I don't have a way to test it. But I love the pattern. See, to me, this pattern, I feel like this is unisex, but also I don't know if men wear bangles. So, girl, let me tell you. Actually, there was a Pac-Man cartoon for a while, and Lou loved it. He watched it all the time. Wait, was that Pac-Man? Yeah, it was. I was thinking it might have been Sonic, which he did watch that, but no, this was Pac-Man too. Pac-Man as well. So, yeah, that was neat. So that was your choices. You get the set, the thin ones, the cuff, or the silver. Okay, so pop that away. But yes, I did used to play Pac-Man when I was little. Okay, and let's see what's next here. Oh, okay. Actually, let's do this one as a buy it now. Yeah. I'm just going to do this as a buy it now of 5. And I have a under, which is interesting. So I feel like this is one where if you have, so it's very sweet, and it is, well, the flower part is about 2 3/4. Yeah, 2 3/4. 2 3/4 inches from to the flowers here. Very sweet piece. Okay, we'll pass on that. Okay, let's see here. Oh, these are fun. Okay, all right. Let me show this one last kind of kitchen piece, and then I have some like really fun. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I like to do it, but I unfortunately I find that when I wear my hair back too much or too tight, it causes migraines and such. So like probably when this when this sale's over, I'm gonna take this down and um, just let it hang. But I try not to let it be in my way when I'm working. Let's see here. All right, so I have this. It's a Pampered Chef divided dish set. So here's the divided one. This is dusty. I apologize. I meant to wipe that down. Um, so this is the insert tray, one of the insert trays, and um, this is about 12 inches, and you've got the 5 sections here. Okay, and then let me just. I don't want to knock these over. Here's like the case to it. So again, you see the Pampered Chef on the bottom there, and you've got the 2 pieces here. This is the lid, and then you have these 2 inserts that you can use together, and they each have 3 sections. And then this is the bottom base. And because you can switch them out, but because there's that space there, you can put ice under here, and then if you have something cold, it helps keep it cold. If you do like a potato salad or vegetable platter or something, you can, you'll keep it cold. And then you can't obviously use them both at once, but you could do this and then use this separate as a tray. Yeah, little fruits and veggies, little dips, put a little caramel here and your apple slices here. So, and the other thing too is I like the way it stores, because a lot of times when they make these sets, they'll like curve the top here, but they keep it flat so that you can put it all like this and it stores nicely in your cabinet. Yep, yeah, and it's good for the lid too, because then when you're taking it from home to the party, if you're going to a party, going to all the parties. Something fell off. Okay, so all right, let's see here. So these are going to be sold as a set. And let's see. And these are very, very giant. I'm just going to show you the back. These are Alice in Wonderland cards. I love the back of these. They're really beautiful. It is a gold coloring to it. It does have the sheen and kind of sparkle to it. It's not showing that great on the camera. And it just says Wonderland Games on the back here. And then I'll show you the card. So you get the 4 of Hearts, which is a little crawfish. Or is that a lobster? I think it's a lobster. You get the 5 of Clubs with the little dice there. And then the best one, I think, is you get the Cheshire Cat as a Joker. Now, I think these would be cute if you had, so you kept him out, and then you had these 2 on either side, like this, done in, I don't know if you did individual frames or had it all in one frame, and put it on a mat. that would be really neat in like a nursery or a playroom or something like that. But that was what I liked. That was my creative idea. Oops. Okay. Now this is and you will get, so this is a set of 2. You get both of them for your purchase, and that is, where are they? I don't know if this is the same cat. You have this first picture here. Let me do this. Look at how cute he's like. I thought he was like, you know, praise Jesus, but there's a string up here, so I think he's just trying to play with the string. But that was so sweet. You want to rub his belly. Rub your belly. And then the other one, you can see how, I kind of think it might be the same cat, but it's 2 different types of pictures, like the material of the picture, the paper. I guess the guy has an itchy chin, and he's like, you know what, your teeth are really sharp. Let's scratch my chin here. But, so you got both of them. Let's see, it could be the same cat, but this is a shinier picture, and this one is very matte, and it has like a texture feel to it. So, all right, so there those. And okay, so next is okay. So next is you get a choice. I have 2 different sets of postcards. Welcome in, Katita. Welcome in. So your first one is, this is the cat set. That was some great photography. I don't know if this was a picture. Yeah, it just says 1982 Alfred. I can't say that last name. But that's who it was. So that's the first one. And then I love this one. This made me, this was the whole reason I got this set, was this cat made me laugh out loud. Love his hair. Oh, you're so welcome, Gatita. I hope you enjoy it. That's the curly hair I always wanted. And I'll show you the back there. Okay. The same one. And then the very last one. You are the cat's meow. Like the Uncle Sam cat. And this is called Uncle Sam cat. Okay, so that's the first set to choose from. Elvis Presley cards. Okay. Postcards or any kind of cards? Or any Elvis Presley paper ephemera kind of stuff. Okay. So the next set is, oh, funny cards. Okay. This one is cartoon cards. So only one of them has been written on, and that's this one. And this is actually sent through the mail and everything. It said, we looked pretty good when we started out, but you should see us now. And then you can see the back there, a nice 4-cent stamp. And this went out in 1967. Welcome in, Monica. That's okay. Thank you for coming. This one says, take it easy, Buster. Look what a dame made out of me. Look at his shoes. And this one has not been written on. Well, someone wrote a number and a price on there, but no writing. And this one, so the little girl, instead of, holding the train, she's holding it on his kilt. So, oopsies. There's the other one. Okay. And then the last one, he leads a dog's life. She puts him on his leash the minute he strikes the beach. See, he's looking at the other girls. Tisk, tisk. Yep, I'll show them. Okay. And this one again hasn't been written on, except for up here. Okay, so we've got Sabrina in at 8, but let me show the cat ones again. So you have this one isn't named, it's just, business cat, we'll call him. Then we've got Curly Cat, Baby Cat, and Uncle Sam Cat. All right. Well, Sabrina, this is for choice, and Sabrina's in at 8. So if you wanted to bid, you need to come in at 9 or higher. Sorry, let me just fix these. Okay. Hold them out nicer. Okay. All right. Well, Sabrina, she didn't. Oh, for the. Okay. Oh, okay. So all right. So I'll just do you. I'll just put Monica for the cat ones, and I'll put you for the funny for 8. Okay. That's what we'll do. Okay. Got it now. That works out then. Okay. Cat is. Okay. And the cartoon ones. Oops. Okay. So we'll say sold on those. And I'll put those over there. Okay. All right. So now I have a. Okay. What did I put down here? Okay. So the last little bit of ephemera I have is just a vintage card set, and it's like a little mixture. So the first one you get is you get a little party invitation, cute little kitty, a little puppy, and little Susie's turning 5 years old. So it is written in, but it's very sweet. Okay. And then there's the back. I don't know Roman numerals, but if you do, that's the year it's from. Okay. And then the next one is anniversary greetings to my wife. All right, it says I cannot brag to the other guys about my fish that won the prize. Then it says, nor yet about my holes in one, nor all the things I've shot with guns. But boy, oh boy, how do I shine in bragging about that wife of mine. So very sweet. So Alan really loves his wife and brags about her a lot. What a good husband. And then there's the back. And these are very, very delicate papers. I'm trying to be so gentle. And this one is so you have a new baby. Very sweet. Little sparklies on there. I love that the little stroller. Little booties. It says a very special welcome to the little someone new and sincere congratulations to the happy parents too. And it says all the Browns. Not some of the Browns, just all of the Browns. Every single one of them. And then there's the back. Ooh, this one has a copyright on it. Oh. Doesn't have a date, it just says copyright. Look at the little girl though. She's really cute. She's a little Yankee Doodle. So you get all three of those. Cute little lot there. Okay. And that, let me see. I think that was the last item. I think I only skipped over the Pampered Chef one. That's because it was way on the other side and had a couple things on it. So, but yep. So that was all. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. I really appreciate you coming, and for those that made purchases. Again, I invoice at the end of the month, so you'll get that there, and this way it helps you. You can build a box. And let's see. So again, I'll be here Thursday evening just to hang. I'm not going to do any sales, just to hang out and chat and relax and unwind from. If you have a crazy Christmas day, we don't, but I just wanted to offer a place for people to come if they like. And then I'll be back Sunday next week. That'll be my last Sunday sale. And then on the 30th, you'll find me on New England Cajun Roots at, actually, let me tell you. Oh, my planner's buried. Never mind. But I'll post. I'll make a post. I do believe it is 3:15 that I'm on. It's either going to be 1:15 or 3:15. New England Cajun Roots, the rapid fire round. That's so I'll have a half-hour time slot, and everything's buy it now. So I'll bring some deals there, and then later that day, same day, I will be on at 7 p.m. Eastern on Angela Isaac Vintage and More with Angela and Uni. And I don't know, the last couple times I've been on there, Angie from Angie's Audie has also been on that day with us. So I don't know if she will be again, or if it'll be someone else, or just us three, or maybe John will be there. Never know. And then that's it for the month of January. And then invoices will go out between the 30th and the 31st. And that's kind of it. And then, yep. And then starting next year, I am going to be having guest sellers with me on Sunday. I already have a couple booked, so that will be really fun. I'm very excited for that. Let's see here. So your invoice comes through PayPal, and I do use Pirate Ship for shipping. And let's see. Looks like Becky is on now. If you want to, let's do the portfolios. This? If it's this, no, it did not. Yes. Okay. Yep. If you would like that. And then the underside here. So this is not leather here. This is like just a fabric piece, but all the rest is the leather. So okay. Okay. All right. I'll put you down for that. So that is sold. And if you're watching on the replay and you see anything that hasn't sold and you would like, you can reach out to me. Let's hide this. Get my email right here. Just fullshelfshop@gmail.com. No problem. Thank you so much. And just let me know what you're interested in, or if you're looking for anything, you can also email me. I may have it amongst all this stuff, or I can find it. I know Shanika's looking for Elvis stuff, so I'll keep that in mind. This is a reminder. Yes, thank you for coming. I do appreciate it. So if you want to go in, whoops, there we go. You want to go here. Becky is on right now. You can go ahead and rate her and tell her I sent you guys over. Unless you're like me and you dual watch. And then I'll see you guys on Thursday evening if you come. Otherwise, I'll see you next week. And if I don't see you before then, have a wonderful Christmas. Bye, everyone. Thank you again so much for coming.